Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee for another episode of Coffee from Teacapistan. Today we're going back to Florida. Just a reminder, tomorrow's episode, Saturday, is available only on Patreon. $3 a month gets you everything. It's quite a good deal. So let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Meanwhile, back at our house, another man thinks he has his own solution
Alright, we're back with David Schumacher.
to being exposed on national television. Remember the 21-year-old who duped his sister into driving him to meet a girl who said she was 14?
And we're doing a story on
14.
adults who try to meet kids on the internet.
Hey man, I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
That is one of the funniest moments. It's an understated one too, but I don't want to be on the news. You feel me? We are filming.
No, it's a little late for that, dog.
And then that. Oh, it's a little late for that, dog. All right, let's go back.
You feel me? Hey man, I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog. Now, if there's
Chris Hansen's so proud of himself for that one. Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
anything else you want to tell me,
He quickly comes up with a disguise. And as far as interviews go, this may be a television first.
All I gotta say is, ain't nothing going on here, dude. Nothing funny going on here.
Nothing funny going on.
No, if the girl's really 14,
I love. He looks like that, and he's saying nothing funny is going on. That is objectively false because this is hilarious.
and I know, but
She told you she was 14.
we were in the role-playing chat room, dude.
You know how many times I hear that?
Am I being held
Morning
up
to the
here?
Blossom.
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked in.
Do y'all want to interview? Hey, how y'all doing? Okay. How y'all doing? NBC?
NBC.
NBC. And you're
Chris Hansen.
All right,
Dateline
listen.
NBC.
Let me explain something to NBC for a second here. I don't know what kind of rap y'all got on people, but maybe y'all can get the whole story because this girl is in a role-playing chat room. Whose house is this? Can I smoke this shit
No,
right
you
now?
can't smoke in this one.
I didn't think so.
You can smoke outside.
All right, dude. Whatever.
He decides to go out the front door.
Run into the car. Move.
But that doesn't stop detectives from catching him and placing him under arrest. And when he shows up at the
That was a good tackle. He was already getting on the
doesn't
ground.
stop detectives from catching him and placing him under arrest.
Look at that. He's going down. Boom. Cop's like, you're going down, all right.
And when he shows up at the
Looks like he was arrested by Mowo. Looks like he was arrested by Maurice Wolin himself, the doctor, Tall Dreamy Doc. Let's get a look at this guy. Right? That looks like Mowo. I gotta take off. I didn't do anything. I gotta take off. Don't bring the kids.
And when he shows up at the transfer station, police search him, and he keeps talking.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna get some green and Hey, NBC, 2 words, role-playing chat room, dude.
Role playing chat room, dude.
The girl was role-playing, man.
We checked with Perverted Justice and were told he met the decoy in a Florida romance room, not a...
I always have to bring this up because role playing chat room, dude, can be 2 words. 2 words, role playing chat room, dude. You'd think role playing chat room, dude. 5 words, right? But you gotta put role playing chat room in quotes, right? He's quoting himself outside of the quotes, comma, dude. So now we're at 4 words. But role playing can be hyphenated, role dash playing, and chat room can be 1 word. So it can be hyphenated, role playing, space, chat room, end quote, comma, dude, making it 2 words. It does technically make sense grammatically.
role-playing chat room.
What's that for your pedophile thing?
Yeah.
And the transcripts of his online chats and phone calls were enough for police to charge him with a felony.
Good, because when I get found not guilty, I'm sue somebody.
Even after he's placed in the police car, he goes on talking.
I'm not guilty, man. Do I look like I need 14-year-old girls? I don't need 14.
A little bit, you do, kind of.
And he has even more to say when he's brought to the jail.
NBC again. How y'all doing, NBC?
It turns out there was at least one thing he said earlier that turned out to be true.
I happen to know law enforcement.
He has quite a long rap sheet. In 2002, he led police on a high-speed chase in a stolen car. He was also convicted of grand theft and trying to sell the stolen goods. And twice, he was convicted of battery. Back at the transfer station, police are searching suspects' vehicles.
I think it's the Coffin 1012.
This car belongs to the 31-year-old man in the black hat. He was planning on meeting a girl who said she was 14.
He had some condoms were in there. The address of the location was on there on a piece of paper, so we took all that as evidence.
This car belongs to the man who ran after spotting our crew. He showed up to meet a girl who said she was 13.
Located notebook with some address to the target house. Cell phone, 2 condoms, Kodak Funsaver camera.
Uh-oh.
And 3 adult magazines.
Nice, dude.
And this car belongs
Porno Mags feels so vintage at this point. Like, printed out pornography. That's like a throwback.
to the 45-year-old who was too afraid to come into the house and meet a girl who told him she was 12.
That guy have boogie boards?
And this car belongs to the 45-year-old who was too afraid to come into the
He does have boogie boards. Hell yeah.
house and meet a girl who told him she was 12.
Like an over-the-counter Viagra type thing.
What kind of effort did it take for the police to handle an operation this big? Chief Hilton Daniels is the man in charge.
We had 50-something police officers. We had officers from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and we had attorneys from the state attorney's office directing the takedowns.
And it was the interrogations, according to Chief Daniels, that proved to be their best evidence.
See, this is why you gotta stop self-snitching, dude. Bruce Rivers. You gotta get that attorney. No one ever talked themselves out of jail. The interrogation room is gonna get you obliterated.
They confessed to exactly what was read to them off the chat logs.
Hello?
Remember this man, Michael Willis, screen name generic white male? He's the 49-year-old who came to meet a girl who said she's 15. He was the one who threw the cookie.
You know what? I don't want this cookie.
And left.
I have some more questions
he
for
could
you.
walk away from
That's more of a toss than a throw. Come on.
Dateline's interview. He couldn't walk away from Detective Jennifer LaDelpha.
Confessed to everything, that he had solicited her over the internet, stated that he knew that she was underage, and that he'd come down here to make his fantasy come to fruition.
While for some men it might take getting arrested and then being interrogated before confessing, back at the house you're about to meet two men who admit doing things you won't believe.
I had new pictures of her on my computer.
Coming up, it's not the first time our next suspects say they've targeted underage teens.
How often do you meet underage girls online?
Probably 10, 15.
10, 15. Underage girls you've met online.
Damn,
The pleasure
dude.
continues in a moment.
That's crazy. That's so many.
He's pulling in the driveway. Go out and throw a little wave at him.
This is 27-year-old Eric Thornton, screen name Balin79. He drove 4 hours.
Balin. Isn't that one of the dwarves from The Hobbit?
Thinking he was going to meet a girl who told him online she was 14. At one point during the chat, he gets on his webcam and masturbates. And types, "Did you see it?"
God.
The decoy says, "Not
It's too
really,
early
too
for
dark,"
this.
and he types back, "Shoot," and then brags about what he had just done.
Yo, Liz.
Now, he's in our house.
Hey, come on in.
All right.
I I made some chocolate chip cookies and I left them on the table. Just take a seat. I'll be right there.
That's fine. No problem. You're good.
Everyone goes for the cookies, man. It's crazy. Those cookies were irresistible.
You like them? I made them all by myself. I can't wait to see you.
I know.
I know.
Online, he said he'd bring alcohol and condoms, so the actress asks him about it.
What kind of alcohol did you bring?
I brought Absolute Citron, I brought Mandarin Orange, I brought a shot of Jägermeister, I got Busch.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, I could get some more if I need to.
Did you bring condoms?
Food.
To talk with your mouth full, brother. Come on.
Well, with all that, it sounds like you've got a pretty big night planned, huh?
Yep.
2 different kinds of vodka. Brought some beer. And what else?
That's it.
That's it. Condoms.
Jaeger shot.
So what was your plan here tonight?
My plan? Just to hang out.
To hang out. And you thought it was okay as a 27-year-old to come here and meet a 14-year-old with alcohol and condoms?
No, not at all.
Then why did you do it?
Because I just thought it was like a good idea.
A good idea? Turns out, he says, this isn't the first time he's gone after underage teens.
How often do you meet underage girls online?
What does he have dangling from his neck? Is that headphones?
And set up a visit?
Not that much.
Ballpark it for me.
Probably 10, 15.
10, 15. Have you met them in person? And what did you do when you met them in person?
Well, actually, I didn't really meet them.
He keeps changing his story. Finally, he admits he has a problem when it comes to chatting with underage girls online.
I've went to counseling many times.
So based upon the fact that you're here to meet a 14-year-old, that counseling isn't working out too well, is it?
I don't know.
It's possible that the counseling isn't working because he says he stopped going about 5 months ago.
Did you plan on spending the night?
Yes, I wanted to spend the night, but I didn't want to do anything too graphic until I actually met that person.
Well, what do you think should happen to you, Eric?
Just go home and learn from this.
But he's not going to get off that easy. It's time to tell him who I am.
I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC, and
He doesn't run when he sees the cameras. Instead, he decides to give any potential predator this advice.
Just whatever you do, do not get into underage people at all. I feel regretful. I feel horrible that I did this.
But that heartfelt speech, those words of wisdom, won't help him this time around.
Please get down on the ground! Get on the ground!
Ah!
Like all the other
That's smart. This is not his first rodeo.
time around.
Yeah, he just dives into the grass.
Get down on the ground!
Whoop! So he dives onto the nice soft grass instead of getting tackled onto the pavement. That is smart.
Like all the other men you've seen, he's patted down, photographed, and his car is searched.
You got receipt for beer that Ezra found in his left front pocket.
And off to jail. Most of the men who came to our undercover house were chatting online with decoys for a week or more.
Red pickup's coming back.
But not this potential predator. He's 48-year-old Donald Morrison, screen name Donnie 1957, male. He started the online chat with a girl
Snakes on a girl. That's a good decoy.
posing as a
screen name.
15-year-old at 8 p.m. this very same night.
Alright, we've done Donald Morrison recently, so I think it's safe to call it a day for today. Let's see. Yeah, there's... So on that note, if you made it this far, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. What are you waiting for? But I'm not going to beg for it. Knock knock, who's there? Oh, it's Rolando Resticruz. So please! Please like, please subscribe. Why do so many people watch the videos, but don't subscribe? Maybe they don't like the content, Jay. Wow. Alright. Rolando. I don't remember asking you. So please forgive me, but just like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the algorithm. It's for the algorithm. Well, it's usually great when Rolando Restacruz stops by. He hit me with a little flack today, but, you know, it's good to see him. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and consider supporting me on Patreon. That's where you can get the long-form episodes of Brunch from Tcapistan every Sunday. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Be where your feet are, and of course, as always, stay water, my friends.